Hi everyone, welcome to Flickr's live stream of the announcement of the winners of Your Best Shot 2024. My name's Alastair Jolly, I'm the Global Brand Manager for Flickr, and it's always my pleasure to have the honour of showcasing the winners of our competitions. And today, this morning, wherever you are in the world, we are celebrating the Your Best Shot 2024 group that we've been running for a few months now over on Flickr. It's always a highlight of the kind of end of the year when we open the Your Best Shot competition, looking back at all those images that you uploaded during 2024. And now at the end of January 2025, we get to highlight the winners of the competition. So thank you for joining me. I can see several hundred of you already joining me here on the live stream. Thank you for giving yourselves a shout out. I see people from all over the world joining, from Brazil, Italy, the UK, Poland, Canada, all over the US, from the Ukraine. Greetings to you all. Whatever time of day it is, you're very welcome here on the live stream, and it's such a pleasure to host you all today. So it's Your Best Shot 2024. Thousands of you entered the competition. If we go over to the page here, we can see that there was nearly 13,000 of you joined the group this year, which is absolutely fantastic. Having so many people join, and almost 10,000 images uploaded. Almost 10,000 of you were excited enough, encouraged enough, dare I say, brave enough to enter the competition and upload your images. I saw a funny comment, just scroll back, where someone said it's time for thousands of people to be disappointed. Now, that is not the attitude we're going to start the show with. Yes, there can only be 5 winners today, but as I've said on previous live streams, the real prize is being part of this incredible community. So please don't get disappointed if you didn't win. I can assure you there are many of you were in the running for this competition, and unfortunately we have to pick winners, but I really do want to iterate that it's about looking at your own photographs, analyzing what you took during 2024 and uploaded to Flickr, and really picking your best image and being part of this group. Now, one of the amazing things is there was almost 200 discussions in the group. That's people discussing their favorite category, the favorite images that they uploaded, curating their favorite groups of images. None of that would happen if you all didn't take the time to enter the group. So that is a real prize, certainly for me, is seeing so many of you sharing your passion for photography, being encouraged to take photographs, to upload them, to share them with the world, and to discuss those images. So real, kudos to everybody who entered the competition. Really enjoyed it. As always, we get comments, people asking how on earth do we judge nearly 10,000 photographs? And I've said this on various live streams, but I'll talk you through how we do it today as well. It is definitely not an easy task. One, the images are fantastic, right? There's 9,600 plus images there that we take the time to look through. The competition ends just at the start of the year. Just while those images are being uploaded during the sort of December, early January, we have a wonderful bunch of curators on Flickr who help us out with these groups, making sure that images that are uploaded are appropriate for the competition. They follow the rules. They've marked the images appropriately. So we thank the moderators so much for going through and making sure that all the images that are uploaded are appropriate, follow the rules. Then in-house here at Flickr, we are we have many decades of photography experience within our team, and on the community team we have a whole bunch of people like myself who go through the group category by category, taking weeks, maybe even months to continually look through the group, and we make a short list of each of our favorites within the category. So our little judging panel will come to the table with a whole bunch of shortlisted images from each of the categories. And that's our starting point to then get together as a judging panel and discuss which we think is going to be the winner. So we typically just grab the link to the image and we keep it in our sort of shared notes document. That way, nobody sees, the judging panel sees myself liking images or saving them to an album. We keep it kind of offline just so that people are surprised when we announce it today. And then, as I say, we sit down with that shortlist and we discuss, we argue, we fight it out for those images that we think should be winning the categories. In many instances, we'll all have similar images in our shortlist, and there'll be a clear image that we all think is, stands a really good chance of winning that category. But we'll still, obviously discuss through those images, discuss how we think it, it stands up, critique the quality of the image, and then really just get down to really deciding which ones we think should stand up above the rest. Once we have the category winners, we then look at picking our overall favourite to be the overall winner of the competition. So yeah, it's it's a long process. It takes a lot of work for the judging team to go through all those images. I'm sure you can appreciate, just if you've looked through the pool yourselves, just how difficult it is just to look through so many photographs. So I want to say a huge thank you to my judging panel for taking the time, especially over the holiday period, to really focus on creating a really great shortlist for each category and then coming up with the winners. And then what did the winners get? Well, the winners are going to have a real treat. They're going to get a free year of Flickr Pro, or an additional year of Flickr Pro. We're also going to give them a really great metal printed image of the photograph, a big 20 by 30 inch print of that winning photograph, which they can hang proudly at home, hopefully. And then the overall winner this year gets to choose their prize from a great selection of cameras. You can see here the overall winner will get to choose either a Sony A7 Mark IV, a Canon EOS R6 Mark II, Fujifilm X-T5. If any of you know me, I'm a huge fan of Fujifilm. Or they can choose a Nikon Z7 Mark II. So some really great prizes to choose from for the winner today. So thank you for all the continued chat that's going on. Shall I get down to showing you some winners? Who's excited to see the winners? Let me know in the chat and we will get started. So we have People and Portraits category, Wildlife and Nature category, an open category, Urban Photography through their lens category to go through, and then we will showcase the overall winner. So I'm going to start with People and Portraits category. Again, each of the categories, and I might repeat myself a bit today, but this category was really strong. So many great images in here. Sorry, I'm laughing at some of the emojis some of you are posting on the chat. Some really great images in this category, a category I love. I've always loved being a people photographer for many decades, so a real treat to look through this category. One last thing I'm going to mention before I get to it, just to build the suspense a little bit longer. I mentioned that we created a shortlist. Those images, many of the images that made that shortlist, we want to give an honourable mention to those images. We're not going to show the honourable mentions today during the live stream. We're just going to show the winners. But if you stay tuned, you will get notifications on our social feed, on our blog, highlighting some of those honourable mentions. So we're going to show you some of the images that kind of made that top list that the judges really thought stood out, and almost made it to the top slot. But tonight I'll just show you the top slot images and the winners of each category. Right, without further ado, I will highlight the winner of the People and Portraits category. And this beautiful portrait is by an account called Hizinski. I believe the photographer's name is Alexander, and the image is titled Her. This image I can assure you was on everybody's shortlist in the people and portrait category. And what I'll also do is I will post the link in the chat so that you can go have a look at it. You can go have a look at it on the Flickr account as well. But yeah, we all love this image. The detail is really good, although it has this really soft treatment to the image. The eye is pin sharp. If you focus in on the eye, you'll see every eyelash that's on the subject's eye. And we just loved the treatment, the softness, the way the hair kind of flowed around the face, really shielding off some of the face, really making you focus in on this eye. You know, we all kind of know the rules of photography, the third, using the thirds and using leading lines to make people look at an image the way you want them to look at. We're naturally drawn to looking into someone's eyes, but the way the hair is curved around the eye, the angle that the photograph is taken at, really just was a great composition for this image. We have to make some assumptions. It looks like it was taken outdoors, this beautiful kind of golden hour lighting situation. Just this really, really beautiful feel. This photograph taken, as I say, by Alexander, just was on everybody's top list, and it wasn't too difficult to get consensus that this should be the winner of the People and Portraits category. So the link hopefully is in the chat there. Go check it out, but we will obviously post all the winners' links in the description when we're finished the feed here. But huge congratulations. Wonderful people image. And one I would personally love to have taken myself. Right, I'm going to come back to me so that I can change tabs so that I don't make any spoilers. And as I say, I will try and remember to post all the links to the winners as I show them, so you can go look at them in more detail. So the next category is wildlife and nature. Wildlife and nature in every competition that we do is always one of the bigger categories, one that has a lot of entries into this category. And so, we came with shortlists, quite long shortlists for the wildlife and nature category. There was a lot of great images, but we ultimately got down to one final image that wins the wildlife and nature category, and it's by Carolyn Julian Kruger, and it's beautiful image called Moody Mountains, which is this beautiful kind of sunsetty, stormy landscape of the Dolomites in Italy. And let me post that link before I forget. Hopefully that's in the chat now. We looked at this image a long time, and we compared it to many others, and it just has so much drama, so much beauty. The conditions, I'm always a great believer that people say, oh, it's bad weather outside, I can't take photographs, but extreme weather creates extreme photography, and the lighting on this is absolutely stunning. Photography is about capturing light, and this image just has been taken at such an incredible point of the day. Just absolutely incredible image, beautifully captured, beautifully exposed. Probably took quite a bit of effort to get to this part of the world and to get up to an altitude where you could capture a scene like this in the Dolomites. So congratulations, Caroline. As I say, this was again a very difficult category to win. It is absolutely beautiful. So congratulations, and look forward to getting you a lovely big print of this that you can hang in your home. Okay, moving on. Let me come back to mine. Some great comments there. There's some comments there about this is not a wildlife shot, it's wildlife and nature. So if you look at the pool there, you'll see there's all sorts of nature images, there's all sorts of wildlife images. So, we could have picked a wildlife. There was a lot of great wildlife images in amongst there, a lot of great natures, a lot of great landscape images. But this one really stood out as head and shoulders above many. But as I said, really, really tight short list, and hopefully you'll get to see some of the honourable mentions in our follow-up posts from that category, and I'm sure you'll love many of them. So congratulations, Caroline. Hope you enjoy your prizes. Right, let me set up for the next category, which is going to be the open category. Right. Someone's saying it looks like the path to Mordor. Yeah, it's got that really dark, moody feel about it. Copy. Right, just making sure I've got everything set up. So the open category, it's an interesting category because it is open. It can be anything you like. Sometimes people will look at the categories that we've shortlisted as categories to try and find a picture to enter and feel that they don't have an image that meets the criteria of any of those categories. So by giving an open category, really, the sky's the limit as to what you can enter into that open category. But it's always interesting to see that some people will put portraits, will put wildlife or nature or landscapes or street photography, sport, whatever it might be, make a conscious decision to put it in open rather than put it into another category, and that's entirely up to yourself. So before I show this category, I was talking about Caroline winning that image, and Caroline is in the chat. Hi, Caroline. Congratulations. Crazy. He says, thank you so much. You are more than welcome. I hope you enjoy your prizes, and congratulations on winning that category. Very well deserved. And look forward to hearing a little bit more about the image, and maybe we can share some of the details of how that image was taken and some of the efforts that go into taking these pictures. So back to the open category, a tough category to judge because it is so varied. So diverse, and it took a lot of work from the judging team to try and narrow it down, and there was a lot of back and forth, and let's not say argument. It's all done in good spirit, but people are passionate about the images they choose, and we try and fight for the ones that we need to we want to be at the top. But the open category this year was won by a Flickr account called Mr. AKK, and it's aptly called Power Nap. And this image was again on many shortlists and just has this beautiful feel about it. Don't know too many details about the image yet, but I'm sure we'll find out from the winner. But this beautiful kind of Mediterranean feel, looking out the window at maybe a lake or the sea or the ocean, and this beautiful little cat just having the most wonderful power nap. So we really loved the story in this image. We're big fans of a story in photography. In fact, sorry, let me post it in the chat while I remember. Thank you for the reminder. So you can go look at it on Flickr, and zoom in on the cat, and you'll see this really completely unconscious cat lying on the windowsill. It's really having a great deep power nap. Some great detail in there, but also the exposure's handled really well. Okay, we have a dark interior with a really bright exterior, and that it's a really tricky situation to handle, but the exposure's been handled really well, between having detail on the inside of the wall, having detail in the windowsills and the window frame, but still being able to see details like the wall that's maybe on the beachfront or on the lakefront, and that beautiful tree in the background there that kind of mimics the shape of the window. Just the way the trunk grows up and then the branches bend round the window frame there was just really beautifully framed. The window could have been a little bit empty, and it could have been a really big, harsh, bright area of the photograph, that top of the window. But between the exposure and the addition of that tree just holding detail in that, it really completed the photograph for us to have, that balance between the cat and the top of the window. So we really liked this. And yeah, loved it enough to give it the overall category winner for the open category. So congratulations, Mr. AKK. And we hope you enjoy your print and the free year of Flickr account. I see someone posting in the chat that they need a power nap. Yes, this doesn't it just look like the perfect power nap? This cat is just completely chill, completely calm. The fact that there's a photographer walking about taking pictures and it's completely oblivious to it just looks like a really nice moment, and a great capture. So congratulations. Right, let me hide that window while we move to the next category. One of my favorite categories is next. So the next someone's saying category. Yeah, very clever. I like that. Let's put that up there. Wheels Unlimited says, "Ha, get it? Category." Very clever. Very clever. So urban photography category. Always great images, and again, quite a lot of diverse images within a category. For something that is, could be considered quite a tight subject matter, urban. But again, we had portraits, we had street photography, we had sport even in there, as even though it was being taken in an urban environment. Of course, lots of great architecture photography. Yeah, just a really, really varied category. And we had, again, a great shortlist where you'll see some of the other honourable mentions in our follow-up posts. But the winner of the urban category is it's called Geometry of Loneliness by Milan. Oh, there we go, press the right button. Milan, let me try and pronounce this, apologies, Svijanovic. So Milan Svijanovic, apologies Milan if I butchered your surname. Milan, what a great image. Let me just share that link in the chat. Let me get the right one. Copy link. There we go. There we go. The link is in the chat. Yeah, Geometry of Loneliness. Reading Milan's comments, he really focuses on showing how within the urban environment you can still be very lonely, and that sense of having missed your train or whatever may be really comes across in this image. Nice big dark band at the bottom really gives that feel that there's this empty train track there. But what really captured most of our attention and why it made the shortlist straight away was just the color treatment. The capture of color in this shot really stopped us in our tracks. As you can imagine, looking through thousands and thousands of photographs, you can appreciate why this one was stop people in their tracks, no pun intended. But stop people, made them look, and then when you look further, there's so much detail to hold you in this image. For one, there's a great story, right? We love, as I said before, we love stories. Why is the person there? Are they just waiting on the train? Have they just missed the train? Or the title, Geometry of Loneliness, it really makes you feel, is this a sad situation? Is the person okay? That type of thing. The detail in the brickwork is really interesting. And then we get to the geometrical shapes, the squares, the rectangles, the striking triangle on the right-hand side. Really just had a bit of everything in it. Great lighting just where it's needed. The area where the person is sitting is brighter than the rest of the area, so we're drawn to that. And then the color tones between the kind of concrete wall and these bright orange yellow tones really had us very excited about this image. And Milan, it didn't take too long for us all to really come to the conclusion that this should be the winner of the urban category. Very deserved winner. We love this image. This is the type of image printed on a big metal print is going to look absolutely stunning. We hope you enjoy hanging this wherever you decide to hang it, and lots of great comments as I see there about this image. It really is a striking image. So congratulations, Milan, for winning the urban category. Right, so a question and go past about, was there a motorsport category? There was no motorsport category this year, but there was the open category, and there was, quite a few motorsport images in there. But if you feel strongly about categories, let us know. Reach out to us, let us know, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on what some of the categories should be. Right. We have two announcements to make. We have our final category, which is the through their lens category, and then we have the overall winner to announce. So hang in there, folks. We won't be too long, and I'll keep the suspense going for as long as I can. Right, I have everything set up. So the next category is a category we have for many years now, the through their lens category, really supporting and celebrating the best of female photographers, non-binary photographers who join us here on Flickr and enter the competition. And, we really love some of the entries that we get to look at in this category. And, the team came together, the judging panel came together with a really diverse short list of images. And, we had to take quite a bit of discussion to get to the winner of this, but I'm delighted to announce that the winner of their lens category is Victoria Fay with this image they've entitled Safety Among Wishes, which is a really great title because, I'm not sure many parts of the world will take a dandelion and will make wishes as we blow the seeds off the flower. And yeah, just there was so much to love about this. Great exposure, obviously, when you've got such white highlights on the flower. Again, sorry, let me post the link before I forget. Lots of white highlights on this image, as well as some dark areas of a very, very small subject matter. So the exposure for a start was really well handled. Lots of details on all the seed heads and all the petals. You can see, detail all throughout the flower. The shadows, again, lots of detail right in the dark areas of the flower head itself. And then, of course, the main character of the whole image, this little tiny spider hanging on in there, has some incredible detail. So if you go zoom in on this image, you'll be able to look at great detail at all the elements of this image. So there's lots of great detail to look at in here. Please go to the link, zoom in, check out all the things that we loved about this image. The arc of the flower head as it, leaves space on the right so you can really get a sense of the roundness of the flower head was really great. If you'd zoomed right in, you wouldn't feel that roundness of the flower head. So we loved the little space to the right of the image. The areas like the top here where you can see individual water droplets captured inside the flower head. That wasn't something we noticed straight away, but when you look, you can see all these tiny, beautiful little droplets captured within each seed head, which is absolutely incredible. Really, really beautiful detail. As I say, the main character themselves hanging in there, spinning a bit of a web between some of these flowers. Sharp where it needs to be sharp on the the forehead, on the eyes of the subject matter, and lots of great detail, and then it drops off beautifully at the back of the flower head to give that beautiful softness. So we really love this image. Really beautiful, simple, great capture, great color palette, and I think I saw, yes, I did. It's always great when people are in the chat. Thank you so much for joining, Victoria. I'm so honored. Thank you so much, Victoria. The pleasure is ours. Thank you so much for entering such an incredible image that we all really, really loved. So and thank you for being in the live chat. So that's a great way to finish the category winners. So Victoria, congratulations on winning through their lens. Okay, is that me finished? Is that it? I think I'm done, right? Nothing else to talk about. Yeah, I tease. So yes, building up to the final announcement, our overall winner, as I say, this winner will get to not only the prize of their beautifully printed on a metal print, they'll get a year of Flickr Pro added to their account, but they will also get to choose from one of our incredible cameras that we have chosen that they can pick their favorite from. So without further ado, the final announcement of today's live stream. I can see some of you waiting patiently in the chat. The final announcement today on the live stream is to announce the overall winner. And I'm delighted, drum roll, to say that our overall winner was from the People and Portraits category, and it was her, by Hazinski. Alexander, congratulations. We very easily came to the decision that of all the winners, this should be the overall. We love this image so much that we decided to make this the winner. So you will get the choice of one of those incredible cameras as well as the other prizes, and have the honor of saying that you were the overall winner of Flickr's Your Best Shot 2024. So congratulations. Thank you everybody for joining us. A great competition, some incredibly beautiful images. You will get to see emails, social blasts, and a beautiful blog that the team's going to put together to let you see not just the winners in more detail, but to see some of those others that were on our short list. Sorry, I love the chat. I love the chat. Purple Einstein, I am sorry to burst your bubble, but no, that is not breaking news. New rule change. Everyone still in the chat gets a camera of their choice. No, that's not how it works. But nice try. I like your humor. Yeah, the winner gets to choose the camera. Everybody else has the honor of being part of Your Best Shot 2024, making it such a great competition. As I've said before, this wouldn't be a competition if you didn't all take the effort to enter. Nearly 10,000 images uploaded. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that. Thank you for joining the live stream. It's always nice to have hundreds of you join me here as we're going through the winners live. Look forward to competitions coming up throughout 2025. And of course, at the end of the year, I'm assuming we'll have another Your Best Shot. So start even thinking about getting some great images uploaded in 2025 to enter for next year. If you've got some thoughts about category choices, reach out to the community community team. We would love to hear what categories you might like in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for being part of this. We're all winners because we're all part of this great community here on Flickr, which continues to go from strength to strength. We're just celebrating our 21st anniversary here at Flickr. And over the last couple of decades, this has just been the best photography community on the planet. And I thank you so much for sharing your passion, being part of the community. Again, a huge thank you to the judging panel for helping go through this list. A huge thanks to the mods in the group. We really cannot do this as easily without the mods in there, making sure the questions are answered in the discussions, making sure the images are all, following the rules. Thank you so much for that. And yes, thank you all for, being inspired to pick up a camera, for taking the photographs, for continuing to support Flickr and upload those images, and being part of this incredible community, all sharing our passion for photography. So that is it. Until next time, as I say, my name's Alastair Jolly. You'll find me at my handle here on the screen. Thank you again to everybody. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, be kind, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Take care.